The quad stitch is just 4 square stitches put together to make one larger square. It shouldn't be too difficult. It is the advanced category because you're dealing with a lot of different areas or quadrants, I guess you can call it, with this one. But it's not super duper challenging, and it's very straightforward from there once you start it off. So let's get started with that. Take one of your strands, doesn't matter which one, I'm just using a pastel pink, and let that hang on your finger. Take your strand behind your finger and wrap that around to make a loop and a strand, and on the back you have a loop and a strand. Take whatever color you want next, and you're going to find that one center and do the exact same thing to the left of that. Drop it, let it hang, take your strand behind your finger, bring it over and around, make a loop and a strand, and a loop and a strand. Now you're going to take your third color, and you're going to run that under these two. And we're going to make an S, like we always do. And of course, bring that till you find its center. And you want to keep that more towards the bottom. And you're going to make your S like normal. Just like that. And you're going to take your final color. Mine is a pastel green. And you're going to do the exact same thing at the top of your project. It's a 2x2. And make your S. And of course, make sure nothing's twisted. And there you go. You should have something like that. And double check to make sure that's what you have. And once you do, you can pull it off your finger. And tighten that up. You want to tighten it, but not too much to the point where it starts to curl super tight. And there you go. You started the lanyard. Doing the stitch is pretty straightforward. You just bring the strands across accordingly. I'll start with this side. Just like that. And this always happens like when you do your first stitch after that starting stitch, it gives the lanyard more of its shape, so it's not so wacky looking. And this looks a lot more like a square. Has a bit of a weaving effect to it. And that's what happens with bigger lanyards. So I'll show you that one more time. And then I'll go ahead and finish this off camera and come back and tie it off with you. And there you go. So you just keep doing that until you're ready to finish off. See you in a second. All right, I'm now finished, and this is what the lanyard looks like. Some of my stitches are a little bit uneven, but that's okay. I'm now ready to finish up. So what I'm gonna do is, you've seen me do this a million times before, but we're doing it on an even bigger grid. Gonna make a stitch, but don't tighten it yet. This strand is getting really short. Yeah, it's a good thing I decided to finish here. Of course, you're gonna bring the strands around and to the spot in the middle, and that's this spot right here. But I'm actually doing this the other way because that's the direction that this stitch is in. You never want to take it and bring it back and through like that. You always do it the easy way around. I've tied off lanyards like that before, turning it this way instead, and it does work, but it's better to just do it like this. This one's gonna be kind of hard. I'll save that one for last. Gonna be harder to put through because it's the shortest. Come on now. There we go. And you're gonna pull that tight. And when you tug on it, it might come out a little weird, but that's okay. And now I'm going to cut the ends off. I want to cut it so it matches up with this more. That pastel pink. I'll cut this too. And you can toss that to the side. And there you go. That's the quad stitch lanyard. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.